Hello, this is Dan Critchfield, and today we're going to be introducing the SEDEO LITE seat. This is an intermediate Chapter 1. Chapter 1 is all going to be about the product. We're going to talk about what it is and what it does. We'll do a little bit about its features and benefits of each of these line items. This is at the intermediate level. So some of the expectations that we're going to have today is we're going to introduce the SEDEO LITE. We're going to talk about the market feedback. We're going to look at the SEDEO seating range at a snapshot. We're going to talk about the seat frame, the backrest frame, the backrests that are offered on this chair, the headrest, the power options, seat cushions, armrest, leg rest, positioning, and then finally accessories. A lot to cover, so let's just jump right into it. So, what is the SEDEO LITE seating? The SEDEO LITE seating is, and first of all, you should know that it will replace the existing ASAP seating. We've been offering the ASAP seating for a number of years, and so this is a replacement to that old product. This is a lightweight product, but does not offer multi-power. So this is for no power and single power options, and we'll talk more about that. It's a back cane design, okay, for easy mounting of backs, and it is available with, it is highly adjustable with a configurable seating frame available on the Q400 and Q500 at launch. There'll be some additional bases available with that as well. Some shared SEDEO Pro options and some unique SEDEO LITE options. So we are going to use some of the Pro options on this chair. We'll talk about that, but there are some unique options with the SEDEO LITE that are new. This guide will walk you through the different seating options. So first of all, let's look at the market feedback. We've been offering the ASAP seating, which we call the adjustable seating and positioning, for many, many years. It had a good run and it has been very successful. The things that made it successful was, first of all, it was lightweight for transportation. This was very important, especially for our VA customers who like to transport their products on the back of automobiles, on lifts and stuff. It was good to have a lightweight product. It would grow in both seat and back width, and so it was good for that because it had adjustability. It was available on the Pulse and the QM7 series chairs. It offered a limited range of power options. You could get tilt, you could get lift, you can get power ELRs, and you can get power center mount. You were not able to get a power recline. The back canes for this made easy mounting for J and aftermarket backs, which made it very successful for those people who did not need to have a power recline. It gave them great options for mounting that. But the ASAP seating had its challenges, which we worked through many of those, but still some of those remain. The ASAP was still difficult and time-consuming to adjust. Even though we made many changes to it, it still required lots of tools to make those adjustments. The round seat rails, okay, made mounting accessories difficult. The adjustments were many times incremental and not infinite. People wanted that infinite adjustability, and it just was not in there. It required a lot of tools, again, to make those adjustments, and the swing-away leg rest became very loose and sometimes would lose position. It had those little pins. Many times they were difficult to line up, and there's not a lot of fans about the way the leg rest offered. And lastly, there was a seat-to-floor height penalty because of the seat frame construction. The lowest seat-to-floor height you could get was 17.6. Now, very competitive still, but not as good as we can do on all of our products. Okay, now we also have that new SEDEO Pro seating, and it has been very successful as well. It has easy one-tool growth adjustment in both the width and the depth of the seating. Available on all the new Q series of chairs, including the Q400, 500, and 700. Offers a full range of power seat functions, including tilt, lift, ELRs, power center mount, and recline. Okay, the seat rails are very convenient for easy mounting of options, and it has a full range of seating options. It has also a 450-pound weight capacity. Very successful. People love it, but it also has some challenges. The seat back frame itself actually adds weight to the chair, and if you don't need that, if you don't need power recline, that's just extra weight that's not needed on the chair. The back structure itself, it being a mono design, okay, makes it a little more difficult to mount a third-party back or an aftermarket back because you don't have the simple canes to mount it. The folding size also ended up being still a little bit larger for some applications. If you want that really tight, compact package for transportation, it still was a little too large. So what have we done? Well, the new SEDEO LITE seating offers the right combination when recline is not required. And that's really the key. When you don't need the recline, the SEDEO LITE really ticks all the boxes. It's lightweight, meaning it's great for transportation. Its simple canes offer easy mounting of the J and aftermarket backs. It's even better than the ASAP seat because the cane design leaves all the space in the middle open for mounting those aftermarket backs. There's an infinite seat rail for mounting options, just like the SEDEO Pro. Easy one tool adjustment, just like all of our new SEDEO seating offers. And get this, you can now get that low 16.5-inch seat to floor height. Even if you've got lift and tilt on the chair, you can still maintain that really low seat to floor height, which sets us apart in the market. It does offer a limited range of power options. Like the ASAP did, you can get lift, you can get tilt, you can get ELRs, and you can get power center mount. But again, this is not going to offer a power recline like the ASAP did. Okay, and you get a full range of seating options as well, including the SEDEO, the J cushions, the backs, the Whitmire head supports. All of those are going to be available on chair. So really, this really meets that middle of the road where you need great flexibility, but you don't need a power recline. So let's look at the range of seating we now have with SEDEO. If you remember way back when we introduced the SEDEO Ergo, I told you, don't just call it SEDEO, it is the SEDEO Ergo because there is a line of seating that's going to be offered. And now we see that full line being displayed. The SEDEO Ergo we offered originally, followed by the SEDEO Pro. We then went up to the Ergo Up to provide the standing functionality, and now we've rounded it off with the SEDEO LITE, bringing up from that kind of that lower end. So you can see across here that all of these are multi-adjustable frames, but each of these offer a little bit different from a seating function. For the SEDEO LITE has a limited power option all the way up to the Ergo, which is going to offer full power seating, biometric repositioning, standing options, and all of that. Another thing to note is that while they're all going to offer most of the SEDEO and Whitmire options on here, really what sets these apart is also the weight capacity. The SEDEO Pro is where our heavy-duty option comes in at 450 pounds, 350 on the Ergo, 265 on the Up, and 300 pounds on the SEDEO LITE. So really there are some differences, and they really have to do with how that person that's going to be in the chair, what their needs are. Are their needs mild to moderate? Then a SEDEO LITE's perfect. But if you go up the road into more complex needs, then that's where you're going to end up with either the Pro, the Ergo, or the Ergo Up. So really this is a snapshot as to what we have to offer on the chair. If you look at it specifically though, the SEDEO LITE and the SEDEO Pro are right next to each other. So let's look at the differences between the LITE and the Pro themselves. Why do we need these two? Well, first of all, the SEDEO LITE offers a tubular back frame. This tubular back frame is you can see here, okay, for mounting the backs. Okay, it has a seat pan and back width adjust together. Because this is a fixed point on the chair, when the seat pan adjusts, then the backrest adjusts as well. There is no recline option on the SEDEO LITE, but you can still mount all the J and aftermarket backs, but you're going to mount this to the back canes themselves or the back tubes. When it comes to the Pro, what makes it different is that the Pro has what we call a mono back. This back is always the same size. What makes the back size different is the size of the backrest that you mount to it. The seat pan and the back therefore can be adjusted independently, where you can have the back narrower than the seat pan, those can be done independently. Now you can do that a little bit with what the backs will offer on the LITE, but it's not quite as straightforward as it would be on the Pro. You do have the recline option on the Pro. You do not have it on the LITE. And again, the aftermarket backs and the J, they mount to an adapter on the back, okay, instead of mounting to the tubes themselves. So your choice then for no power and single power at that standard weight, this is where you're going to find the SEDEO LITE. Many people do not qualify or need to have a power recline. If you've got somebody who only needs single power, they only need tilt, lift, and or a leg rest, they don't need a power recline, then the LITE is your choice. If, however, you need somebody who needs multi-power, then multi-power for us is tilt and recline. If you've got a multi-power need with power recline, or you need somebody over the 300 pounds up to the 450 pounds, then the SEDEO Pro is your chair of choice. Okay, so the seat frame itself. Let's go into some of the nuts and bolts about this. The seat frame itself on the SEDEO LITE is very similar. If you look at this, this is very similar to what we have on the Pro and on the Ergo. You loosen the hardware and they adjust in width, okay? Quick and easy adjustment in the frame. You can get everywhere from 15 to 20 inches in seat width. Now it is infinite on the pan, but it does need to be adjusted at the backrest as well, and that's where that 1-inch step comes in. It is measured from inside the rail, so this is a little different. If you look at this, and we'll go over this in chapter 4, the inside portion of the rail is where we're going to measure the seat width. The seat depth is measured, is available from 16 to 22 with infinite adjustments. And you can see the hardware underneath just like you would have on the Pro and on the Ergo. Makes it an easy to read, scale on the back just like the other chairs. So for consistency, it's the same. So what are the benefits? Faster adjustments with just a single tool. And again, we'll go through the how-tos on this in chapter 4. Okay, if we look at the backrest frame itself, the backrest frame itself actually has width adjustment built into it as well. Now this is a little different than you have on the ASAP seat where the towel bar across the middle of it has the adjustment. This one is actually hidden in the handle itself. There's a clasp plastic part that covers this, and you don't even see that. You open that up, and inside of there is the adjustment. This has a back adjustment. It is 2 width backrest frames. So because this is just an insert in here, there's a certain amount of range that you can obtain within that back cane. So you have 2 sizes, which are from 15 to 19 and from 18 to 20. And you can see that when you order it on the order form, it's going to give you that range on the order form itself. Okay, the benefits of this is it's easily adaptable to change the user. Okay, so you can grow this or shrink this throughout these ranges quite easily. If you need to make a major adjustment beyond these ranges, then all you do is change that insert, and you can obtain those wider or narrower angles or measurements. Okay, let's look at the seat frame on the side rails itself. Very common, the same extrusion that we're using on the Pro is available on the LITE. Infinite seat rails, 1 tool adjustment using the 5mm Allen key on all of those attachments. This is shared options with the Pro for mounting these seat belts, side guards, single post arms, hip and knee supports, the linkage, and even the transfer bar is available on chair mounted to that side rail. This allows for infinite and precise placement of the accessories. No more having to choose a hole and then have to jump a full inch or so in order to find another one. You have that infinite availability across all of that rail. Okay, so let's look at the back frame itself. This is a tool adjustment, okay? The angle is adjusted by removing this screw and moving this little key around the way, and they're marked to let you know what your angle is. Okay, it is from -4 to 16 degrees, or 86 to 106 from vertical. That is your adjustment range. You have this. You can get this in 4-degree increments. And it is important to note that both sides need to be changed. This is a little different than the Pro, where you have just a 1 tool on the back. This one is going to require you to change both sides to do that, but it is, again, quick using just a single tool, that 5mm Allen key. Again, easy adjustable with just a single tool, and you can adjust this with the user in the chair. You have plenty of access from the back for a fast setup. One of the other features about the back frame is one of the options. Okay, you can get a removable backrest. Okay, you can see the knob here that you would just remove these knobs, and the back basically comes completely off and can be folded down on the chair. Or you have a flip down option that you can see down here, where you loosen the hardware, you pull the backrest up, and then it also folds down. You can see it in a fold down place here. Very compact and easy to transport. Okay, this makes it easy for quickly to remove or lay flat for that transport. So there is two options, a small upcharge for the fold down option, but on both of those you can remove the back and fold it down. Okay, when it comes to the backrest options, we have a couple of options, some that are new and some that you are very familiar with. The first one is a tension adjustable back, shown here on this top picture. The other one is the J3 back, shown on the bottom. Okay, you can also have an omit, which is just going to give you the canes itself so that you can mount for an aftermarket. The benefits of this is that it meets the user's back support needs for simple comfort, for the posture correction, or stability. So let's look at the tension adjustable back first. Okay, this gives you height adjustment. There's height adjustment built into the tension adjustable upholstery, and it should be noted that one size will fit all. So this is designed to basically work across the entire range. There are two height ranges of the canes themselves, though, one that goes from 18 to 20 and one that goes from 21 to 23. Again, the same upholstery. All we're going to do is change the height of the actual cane itself. All right, this is available with tilt. Okay, you can get the adjustable upholstery with tilt because the headrest is going to mount into the stroller handle across the back. This is new because normally we would not allow you to order a chair that did not have a solid back without the headrest on it. You could not do that because there was no support for the headrest. But now we have the headrest support on the tube itself. The benefit of this, easy adjustment with just a single tool for faster setups. This could be a really great option. Again, someone wants a lightweight chair. They don't need a solid back. A nice sling back is what they need. Even if they need tilt, this could be a really good option for some people. Okay, so the J3 back, okay, you have the backrest height adjustment is made through the canes or also the slots on the actual shell itself. We're going to utilize the TH hardware on this. It provides great support, but yet provides plenty of clearance for options such as swing away hardware for laterals or such. Okay, easier adjustment for faster setups. The TH hardware frees up the space and provides great support. And backs can be easily removable, and you have a commonality of parts because we're using the same hardware that we've been using across much of our products, manual and power, when it comes to the J hardware. All right, now the J3 backrest, what are we going to offer on chair? Well, we're going to offer many contours of this. We've got 3 different sizes, including the 16, the 18, and the 20 wide. We have 2 heights, including the upper thoracic and the shoulder height, providing a coverage of 21 inches to 30 inches in back height when using the J3 backrest. You get the 3 options for the shells, including the PA, the PL, and the PD. Now, you can always order one of our custom backs. Obviously, you can get that bundled on chair, and you can use that as well. Some of the other features we have when it comes to the J products is that we have the interior thoracic supports. We have the medium, large, and extra large. We have the J3 spinal line kits, and those can come in 3 different sizes as well. And then we're going to offer the J3 lateral thoracic supports as well. And you can see the sizes of those go from 4x4 all the way up to 6x6. Lots of options. You can mix and match those left and right as you need. All right, so the benefits of the J3 backrest: a variety of shell shapes provide moderate to high level of trunk support for better match and more complex user needs. You can offer a more precise clinical solution for those more challenging patients. It's easy to order, and the size and shapes less time consuming. Obviously, getting it bundled on chair is going to reduce the time as well. We'll fit it to the product and have it ready to go. Easier maintenance through the commonality of parts is very big. Okay, let's move now to the headrest mounts as well. One of the features is we are going to offer on the SEDEO LITE the same Q-Series headrest mounts that we've been offering on all of our other chairs. So this is going to make it common across all of this. What is new, though, is that you have the availability with a tension adjustable back, or even if you omit the back for like a third-party back, you can, when ordered with a J3, the headrest receiver is mounted to the J3 back. Let me put that back. When you order it with the omit or the tension adjustable, you get the mount that's shown here on this picture down here that is actually on the cross member itself. However, when you order it with the J3, then you're going to get the headrest is going to be mounted on the shell itself. So that's the two ways it'll come. But regardless, you always have an option for the headrest mount. The benefit of this is it maintains strength and durability, and that flat stem of the headrest mount prevents that rotation. It also makes it very slimline. Okay, so it frees up space in the back for other mounting options, and it keeps the depth of the chair really shallow. Okay, and obviously you have the choices of both the SEDEO or the Whitmire headrest pads that can be used. And again, the commonality of parts makes it easier for maintenance, easier for replacements. Okay, when it comes to the actual headrest options, we have some pad options on here. Much like we have on the Pro, you can get the SEDEO pads, including just the contour or the flexible, easy adjustable, strong and durable, low maintenance, which means you can wipe them, you can remove the upholstery, and you can clean it or just leave it off. All of those options are available with the SEDEO Pro style of headrest pads. The benefits of this is comfortable and supportive, and it reduces that fixing time. With that, you can have headrest mounting options just like you have on the Pro. You have 6 pads to choose from, including the plush and the adjusted plush with the flexible wings. 5 mounts are available, all the way from the Lynx to the Cobra flip back. These are comfortable and supportive, easy to fit, again reducing that amount of time it takes through that final fitting, and it's easy to maintenance because we're again standardizing the parts across the range of the chairs. Okay, so let's look at some of the power seating options that we have on this chair. They are, first of all, we have 3 options. First of all would be no power. If you were to offer a no power option on this, then you can have the ability to order which amount of angle you want to have on that seat frame. Either it's going to be a 0, 3, 6, or 9. It should be noted that anytime you add a pre-tilt to a no power option, it will add to the seat to floor height because you're lifting the front of that seat up. You also have the tilt, the 50-degree center of gravity tilt, and you have a seat elevator or the 12-inch seat elevator lift, and it can be combined with the tilt, okay, on this chair. And new for this is you now have a see-me option on the 400 and the 500 with the SEDEO LITE, which means you can drive with the chair fully lifted at 3 miles an hour. A great option for somebody who wants to be seen or see it while driving. And it should be noted that any of the measurements are measured from the seat pan to the floor. This is at 0 degrees of tilt. So what are the benefits of having power seat options? We know this from all of our power products. The 50-degree tilt matches the user's needs and combats gravity. How to do that? Through pressure relief, trunk support, head positioning, and reducing fatigue. The seat elevator, okay, is great because of ADLs and for social interaction. And the see-me function improves drivability and driving visibility. Big deal for us with this see-me feature. If we move on to the seat cushions, let's talk a little bit about what's offered on this chair. We have a wide range of cushion options, 15J on-chair options, including everything from a 16 to 20 in width and 16 to 22 inches in seat depth. And if that's not enough, you always have a custom option at the bottom where you can fill in the cushion name and or the part number. Easily matches the user's need for size, comfort, and stability. Move on to the armrest and what we have to offer on the armrest for the SEDEO LITE. First thing we have is we now have 3 options for the armrest structure. These are new. All of these are going to be new for the SEDEO LITE and unique to the SEDEO LITE seating. We have a flip back armrest which will look very similar to what we have with the Pro. It's a little different. It's shorter, which gives us better joystick positioning with the user. We also have that same flip back with the 2-point locking option on there. We know people like that for the security of the arm pad and be able to basically lock it into place. And then we do have a new option, which is a single post SEDEO LITE removable option on here as well. The benefits of these arm supports are great for positioning, weight transfer, and joystick mounting. So you can see those 3 here. We're going to talk about that a little bit more in detail. Okay, so the first one is the flip back armrest style. Okay, it has the ability to go from 8-inch to 13-inch in height. Okay, the armrest height from the seat pan to the top of the pad. Okay, and if you get a locking 2-point style, it'll be 11-inch to 13-inch. So it's a little bit less for that, but still a great option. You can get the angle adjustment. Okay, so you still get the 15 degrees of angle adjustment on the arm pad, and you get a 4-inch arm pad depth. Okay, and again, having that 2-point locking option is a great choice for many people. Okay, now the benefits of the flip back armrest is it allows unrestricted space for side transfer, so they can easily flip it up and they can transfer to the side. Even if they got the locking post, it'll tuck out of the way. Both the flip back armrest types will allow a separate side support option to be fitted for comfort and support, so you can still get a side guard on there, so you don't have to lose that functionality of that side guard on there if you need that. Obviously, you can get thigh supports and knee supports as well, but you can get this optional just a side guard as well. All right, let's look at the single post. The single post offered on this is unique, and it's going to look a little different. Well, again, we're going to talk a little bit more about this in Chapter 4, but as an introduction, this new option is a removable option. It has just a thumb screw at the bottom. You loosen the thumb screw and the entire thing comes out of the receiver. This is a 10-inch to 15-inch height. Again, seat pan to the top of the pad. Okay, it can be mounted on the side rail, which allows for an infinite depth adjustment. So you can see it mounted here on this in this kind of this cutout away. It mounts to the side rail on the bottom and on the side, which allows you to adjust for the positioning of this fore and aft easily. It has built-in adjustable side guards, and also it has a height adjustment to it as well. Using a single 5mm Allen key, you can adjust the height of this as well. Some of the benefits of all of our armrests are you have a greater choice to better match the armrest pad type to the user's need for both the flip back and for easy transfers. For the locking flip back for stable weight shifts, okay, single post armrest for stable weight shifts, and for the removable for the transfers. In simple, easy, effective adjustment, this is going to provide maximum flexibility for adjusting with the user in the chair. Again, all of these adjustments are done with the user in the chair. Again, easier to get the final fitting, more effective adjustments, saves time for the dealer and for the therapist. So that's the armrest structure. What kind of armrest pads do we have? We have a number of armrest pads to offer. There are actually 9 total armrest pad types, including a 12-inch integral foam, okay, the 16-inch integral foam. These are the same as what we have on the Pro. And then we do offer a new pad, which is only going to be offered on the LITE. Okay, this is the no charge option. This is just a foam pad, very simple, very straightforward, but gives you that no charge option. If you want to go beyond that, you have a 2-inch wide comfort a 4-inch wide comfort, a 2-inch wide comfort with the gel as well as the 4-inch, and then we have our 2 elbow block and trough pads, including the smaller one at 3.5 by 13 and the larger one at 4 by 14.5. What's the benefit? Promotes user comfort and upper limb support to match the user's need, whether accessing under the table or folding support for that reduced arm control. Joystick mounts. We do have new joystick mounts that we're going to bring into this, as well as we're going to keep the old ones as well. The first one is in direct relation to the armrest style that you get. So the single post armrest, the new SEDEO LITE single post armrest, has 2 new arm joystick mounts. You can see these are the 2 on the top. The first one is the fixed style. Okay, the fixed style has this lateral adjustability. You can move it around in to the left and to the right. Okay, but there is no height adjustment in this. It's going to be a fixed position. Okay, the swing away style, like you see here, is more like our traditional style. It swings away, but it does not swing in. So it does not go towards the inside. It only swings towards the outside. Okay, use a magnet to hold it together. Okay, the nice thing about this is it does have height adjustment on it because it has a post with this adjustability on it. Okay, if you're using the flip back armrest, whether it's the standard flip back or the locking flip back, then we are going to use the fixed version is the same as the SEDEO Pro with these adjustments for height adjustment and angle adjustment, okay, as well as the swing away. This is a swing in and swing out style we offer on the SEDEO Pro. So depending on the type of armrest you get will matter what kind of joystick mount that goes with it. Okay, again, both of these, the bottom with the flip back, are going to be with that same style as the SEDEO Pro. The fixed options give positive hand positioning for repeatable usability, and the swing away option provides great access to tables and for transfers. All right, we're going to move on now to the leg rest options. Okay, so the first one we're going to look at, okay, is the center mount options. Okay, we have 2 types of center mounts. We have a manual and we have powered, okay, just like before. Okay, there are going to be 4 manual options though. Okay, we're going to add another manual center mount option. The SEDEO center mount option, like we've already been offered on the Pro, offers the infinite height adjustable two plates, just like we have on the SEDEO Pro. We also offer the fixed and the short, the fixed short and the fixed long, which is a single plate. This is very similar to what we had on the ASAP seating. We've offered on captain seat. This is that no charge option. Gives you a great support, but it's just kind of plain and out there. But then what's new is a new angle adjustable foot plate, and that's up here. We have a drawing of it. We'll talk more about this in chapter 4, but it's important to understand that this has an angle adjustable, which means it has a fixed angle, but you can adjust it with a tool to open up or lower the knee angle. Okay, it also has a single plate on it as well. All of these are going to be adjustable with a 5mm Allen key. All right, we also are going to offer power leg rests as well. And these, again, are going to be just like we're offering on the Pro, including great lower leg length adjustability, 7.5 inches of articulation. You can have the mechanical articulation, or you can get the power articulation. So if you want to power it to the floor or have them work together, just like we had on all of the other Pro options. We have a 90 degree, okay, all the way up to 0 degree angle adjustability, as well as foot plate angle as well. You get separate foot plates, and you have 2 options, the standard and the large foot plate, available on these power center mounts. When it comes to the swing away leg rests, the swing away leg rests are also identical to the Pro. Okay, so everything you know about the Pro swing away leg rests are the same on this. 70 degree angle, swing away, adjustable length, adjustable ankle. All swing away leg rests are width adjustable, just like you would have on the Pro. So you can move the leg rest out if you need to, or in if you've got the space for it, just like the SEDEO Pro this leg rest. Likewise, the elevating leg rest, a manual and a power elevating leg rest. Same adjustments, same configurations as we have on the Pro. Adjustable leg length from 14.5 to 21.5. You get the knee angle, the foot plate angles, calf pad adjustability, foot plate adjustabilities, all with the 5mm key. And you've got the gas assist for the manual elevating leg rest. Likewise, the power is going to offer you that 15.5 to 22.5. Again, knee adjustment, okay? And you also have what we call the blind disconnect. So as you disconnect it, it's going to disconnect the power as well. You don't have to fiddle with a wire, and you get the foot plate, calf pad adjustments just like all the others with the 5mm Allen key. So all of that is the same as what we offer on the Pro. Benefits of what we offer with the leg rest: multiple types. Adding a new fixed center mount is great. Okay, better meets the user's needs. You can close the angle if you've got hamstrings. You can open the angle if you've got knee flexion or contractures. Okay, you got one tool that you need, just that one 5mm Allen key. These are very robust and very durable. It accommodates stronger or heavier users. It reduces the maintenance to the dealers, and it's great options for all of our chairs. Now, additionally, we have some additional positioning options that you should be aware of. Just like we've been offering on all of the legacy products, we have retained the lateral knee supports, the swing down, flip down knee supports, and the calf pads. So you've got the knee supports. This comes with a 4-inch round pad, a lot of adjustability. This is the AES style. You also have that. It's a flip down with a button on there as well. The lateral thigh supports are available on here. Okay, this is great. Gives you a nice, solid, padded support. Gives you a mesh pocket. All of that's still going to be available on here. Just like you had in the ASAP seating, we retained it with this product as well. Okay, these are removable just like you would have on a traditional style. Quick and easy, swing away, removable for transfers. The traditional design provides simple yet effective support. And then the last thing we have is some new accessories that I just wanted to give you a quick taste of what they are. We do have a new attendant control. This attendant control, which does not show the joystick, I'm hoping to get a picture for our future ones, but it offers a nice little integrated hand pad for when you're driving the chair. It gives you that additional comfort and support for your hand. You have an O2 bottle option, as well as a laptop vent holder. And again, this has a removable hardware, just like we had, like you would with a J hardware, so you can remove this quickly and easily. Okay, and so that really sums up what we've been talking about with this SEDEO LITE. We went through the introduction, we went through the market feedback, why we got to this point, the SEDEO seating frame, including the seat frame, the backrest, the headrest, the power options, seat cushion, armrest, leg rest, positioning, and accessories. And that is the introduction for the SEDEO LITE. Thank you for your time today.